we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
It is semi-final action in the 2016 NPL victorious season. Heidelberg hosting South Melbourne here at Olympic Village. For the winner, a date in the grand final. For the loser, it is all over until next year, John.
Certainly is, David, and this game needs no introduction. It's a big derby game, and there's been some very special derby games this year in the meetings between the two sides. Obviously, South starting the season off with a bang with a big 6-0 win over the Burgers in round one, and then midway through the year, Heidelberg inflicted a 5-0 defeat on South Melbourne. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens tonight. Heidelberg had the week off last week. South won their elimination final. Who is going through tonight?
From the kickoff, Heidelberg heading to the right of screen, and Ruben Way playing that one in board, and all of a sudden there's space for the big marquee signing, Archie Thompson, out on the right, putting that ball in, goes across the face, chance for Ellis, it's 1-0! It is 1-0, unbelievable. That has stunned the South Melbourne defence. Sean Ellis getting the ball unmarked from Archie Thompson across the face of goal, and I cannot believe it. Reach for the record books, John. That may be one of the fastest we've ever conceded.
I think it would be, David, and obviously the worst possible thing for South to start off with in the opening, 15-20 seconds conceding early. There's been plenty of goals in this in the meetings between the teams this year, and already it looks like it's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. Archie Thompson with the cross to the back post for Ellis, who meets it on the volley. It's just interesting to see if it takes a deflection. Yes, it does. It wrong foots Nikola Raganovic. You can't do much about it. Deflects off Tim Millar, and Heidelberg have a very early lead.
Norton gets in the way of that one. Ellis, the goal scorer. And that's a good second effort by Ellis. Wanted Kenny Athiu, the man who tore South apart last time. A good, strong challenge there by Petri on Fascini. And there's a little bit going on now behind the play. Petri and Fascini. Well, Fascini's not happy with the treatment of Petri there. And as you can see, this incident starting to boil over. The derby atmosphere really getting into both these sides. And Fascini really taking exception to the treatment he got from Petri. Not just in the challenge, but I think afterwards as well. As the players separate, John, the replay will tell us a story here.
Well, I thought there was nothing in it initially, but obviously there's been some afters. A strong tackle from Fascini. Petri obviously taking some sort of offence to it, and you see there the angle behind the goals, the arms up there from Petri. I don't really see the need to overreact like that. Referee squashes things and off we go.
Theodorides delivering that one. Looking for big Kenny Athiu. That one played on. Chance for Archie Thompson through 1-1. The flag is up. Good save anyway by Raganovic. Well, in a matter of fact, John, the referees decided to overrule the linesman there, so it will be a corner. Perhaps a little bit of a miscommunication there on the offside.
Well, it ends up being a very good save, a very important save from Raganovic, because the linesman had the flag up thinking that the header came off from Kenny Athiu. In fact, it came off Christian Constantinides, so the referee overruling the linesman. And luckily for South, Archie Thompson's shot is blocked by Raganovic and the corner is given.
Biles. Ball into the middle, and the opportunity still there, although Bradley Norton does really well to cut it off. Unfortunately, though, he might leave them a little bit exposed here because Ruben Way's sneaking in. Ruben Way looking for the cross from the right-hand side. Brought down there by Matthew Millar. That was a clumsy challenge. And he will, oh dear, well, Ruben Way, he's remonstrated there with Matthew Millar. I don't think there was any need for that. And things will boil over again here. Well, the referee might have to take action this time because the subs from both sides are getting involved here. It was Matthew Millar's initial challenge that was definitely a foul, but Ruben Way, to remonstrate with Matty Millar on the ground, came in, appeared to put his foot out, maybe gave a little bit of a kick. The referee has a decision to make here. It'll be a yellow for Matthew Millar. No real surprise there. And what does he do for Ruben Way? He's reaching into the back pocket, and huge moment in this game. Ruben Way has been sent off for violent conduct against Matthew Millar. Well, John, that is a massive moment in the game here. It didn't look to be all that much in it, but really there was absolutely no need to do it. And in the end, he'll only have himself to blame. That one played up on the right-hand side there. Kenny Athiu heads that one on. And Heidelberg with a man down don't really have any overlapping runners. No surprise considering they want to protect the lead. Matthew Millar charging forward now. Great chance for, it was a wonderful chance for Milos Lujic. A nice ball played in by Lee Monopoulos, but a good tackle there and intervention by Luke Biles. Farmer's corner going short. Now Bradley Norton looking to play that one in low. Wanted Lujic. KK tries to shoot with his feet. KK now Millar wanting Lujic again. It's come off KK's head off the ground, and somehow South pressing for this goal before half time. It's ping-ponged its way out, and they reload through Timmy Marler. It's a very nice ball out there to the left. Chance for Epifano. Epifano assesses, goes to the left. Epifano left foot cross across the face. Chance for Manopoulos! And the header from Lee Manopoulos. I thought it was goal bound, off his head, across the face and just wide.
Well, South starting to dominate now since having the numerical advantage, and really could have equalised here. Lee Manopoulos, nice header. Theodoridis rooted to the spot. Unfortunately for South, it goes wide of the far post.
Long throw up the right there. Kenny Atheu and Brad Norton. Atheu wins it this time. Looking to put the cross in low. Chance for Archie Thompson. Waits, gives it up. Now an opportunity for Ellis, the goal scorer, keeps it alive. Thompson goes again. Thompson across the face, and an opportunity at the far post. The header sailing over the bar. Good build-up play by Heidelberg. If they could get a second, John, it would really hurt South. Played swinging in. Reganovic stays on his line. Kenny Atheu heads it down, eventually away by Luke Adams. Maybe another opportunity. And that one, well, flying over the bar. But Heidelberg, if they can make a second stick here, it might be curtains for South. Marla's throw for Millar. Millar heads on. Ball played down for Epifano. Nick Epifano, an opportunity there. Didn't quite hit it flush and over the bar. But South pressing again, John.
Well, South are pressing David, and obviously being a goal down, but a man up. We need to start making some moves here. But Nick Epifano having an opportunity. I think it's hit his shin and it's gone over the bar. Another opportunity wasted for South.
Adams ball out wide to Norton. South with the bulk of the attacking. But it's not all one-way traffic, and they need to bring something back soon. Epifano, an opportunity here. Chance for Marcus Schroen. Schroen goes low. And dealt with by Theodoridis. South continue to press. Heidelberg continue to hang on. Constantinides now for Timmy Marla. Marla, flat and low up the right. The ball bobbles a bit in front of Manopoulos, but he's done well. Now a great chance for Schroen. Schroen plays it across towards the middle. Millar cleared off the line by Stephen Payson. The follow-up shot. Theodoridis makes the catch. Well. South still pressing. Heidelberg still hanging on. A free kick eventually given there by the ref.
Well, South has done everything but score tonight, haven't they, David? Matthew Millar with two chances here. The first one is cleared by Stephen Pace, only partially, straight back to Millar. He has a second shot to Theodoridis, who only palms it up and comes out there with the legs up, cleans up one of his players in the process, and Heidelberg still hang on.
Now Bradley Norton. Fashini. Fashini wants a mistake by Matthew Fashini. Could be a costly one. Kenny Atheu through one-on-one. Oh, Fashini, outstanding effort. Great interception there. Makes up for the initial mistake and keeps South Melbourne in it.
Oh, I think it would have been curtains for South if Kenny Atheu could have scored this second one. It was an initial mistake from Fashini, but like you said, David, he recovers brilliantly, and as Atheu shapes up to shoot, he sticks the leg out and deflects it out for a corner.
It's a very flat throw towards Matthew Millar. Millar's cross going deep. Milos Lujic comes up to meet it. Had Stephen Pace in the way, just enough to put him off his header. One going just wide. Petrie. He's turned that one straight over to Marcus Schroen. Schroen, that's surely a foul. It is. Play on, says the referee. Advantage given. Now Epifano getting forward with some pace. Squares it up. Manopoulos holds. Manopoulos gives it back. Millar. Millar gives it to Marla. Marla coming in. Chance for Schroen with the header. Probably needed to go towards Lujic there. Went towards goal. Theodoridis got himself behind it. A substitution for both sides here. Timmy Marla coming off for South. On comes Chris Irwin, looking for a bit of pace as they press for an equaliser. Millar's throw towards Schroen. Schroen being manhandled there. Doing really well, Marcus Schroen, to keep possession. Gets it out to Epifano. Now Norton, advantage says the referee. Well, Norton's cross, was that a handball? Certainly looked like it there, John, and the penalty not given. Referee may be blindsided.
Well, the arm was out there by Costa Kanakaris. Let's see. Like we said initially, the arm was out, the ball hitting the arm of the referee. Like you said, may have been blindsided. Shouts for a penalty from the crowd, nothing given.
Adams. Schroen plays that one in front of himself. Now Epifano. Epifano goes direct. Manopoulos. Manopoulos tries to play it long, flat. It might sit for Milos Lujic here. An opportunity piles. Clearance doesn't get all out of the way. Chance now for Matthew Millar. There it is. It's 1-1. South Melbourne hit back. Matthew Millar, a lovely turn. A finish with the left foot. Well, they've been pressing here, South Melbourne, John. They needed to break through, and they have. And with about 25 minutes to go, they are on level terms, and they are a man up.
well that's been coming, David, and just reward here for the persistence from South. And Chris Irwin, who's just been introduced into the game, having a bit of an effect there. The ball played out wide by Luke Biles, funnily enough. A nice assist there from Biles to Matthew Millar, who cuts in and fires a shot which I think goes between the legs of Dubalis and Theodoridis and into the back of the net. Look at the crowd shots there behind. The crowd is celebrating because South now have the upper hand here, and we are level with about 20 minutes to go, David. Let's see if we can get a winner here. But first, let's have a look at the goal. This, like I said, it's gone through the legs of Dubalis and Theodoridis at the near post into the back of the net. 1-1. Let's see if we can finish it off.
Well, interesting to see if this changes the dynamic of the game much, John. Heidelberg, they won't want to go to extra time with that man down. They go forward direct. Lukey Adams with the clearing header, and Fashini's played it on. A mistake from Biles. It's gone through. Chance for Milos Lujic. Milos Lujic, there it is. It's 2-1. A double punch from South Melbourne. Big Milos Lujic, 1 minute after the equalizer, puts in a second. South Melbourne in front, and the crowd are going berserk. Oh, South Melbourne, they've come from behind. Have we just seen a season-defining moment here, John?
Well, I'll let you catch your breath, David. Look, this is exactly what we wanted. It is a double blow for Heidelberg from the kickoff. South clearing the danger. Another assist, I think, there from Luke Biles. He fails to clear the danger with the long ball forward from Fashini. Milos Lujic, he doesn't need a second invitation. He pounces on it. Lets Theodoridis come out before chipping it past the advancing keeper and into the back of the net. That has sent the crowd on this hill, on this near side, absolutely delirious. What a great finish from Milos Lujic. South obviously having the upper hand now, a man up and also a goal up now. We've come from behind. Look at that. Theodoridis, he can't do much to stop it. Stephen Pace doing nothing either. And the South's, the bench celebrates, the substitutes celebrate, the crowd celebrate. It's 2-1 here at the Village.
Well, it's game on now, Heidelberg. They have to throw caution to the wind. Still plenty of time for them. Now, Kenya Theo, plenty of danger. They've still got chances. Ball played forward, opportunity, and across the face, that one will go out for a goal kick, but they are pressing. They do need to make something happen here, Heidelberg. Anything can happen in these kind of games. Gunevich trying to outfox Theo there, eventually going on. That's an excellent ball. Great chance for Milos Lujic. Is that number 3? It very, very nearly was. Milos Lujic, excellent control and an almost perfect finish.
Well, that would have brought the house down, David. What a touch. The initial first touch is brilliant from Milos Lujic. Spots Theodoridis off his line. What an audacious chip that is. Gone over the keeper, but just wide of the post. That would have been a great goal.
One goes flat into the top of the wall. Chance for Petrie. Petrie doesn't quite get that one right. On target, at least in line, but too high. Biles. He's been an important player for Heidelberg this season. Possibly had a forgettable night tonight. A couple of mistakes in the build-up to both South's goals. Adams playing that one forward. Schroen. That's an excellent long ball, and he's through one-on-one again. Milos Lujic. Lujic with the chance. That's brought down by Theodoridis. He gets his hand out to palm that. He might have taken a little piece of Milos Lujic there with him as well. Big Mills, he doesn't look too happy with the treatment there, John.
Well, David, this almost was the replica of Milos Lujic's goal. He's through one-on-one. Theodoridis comes out. Milos Lujic tries to chip it over to Theodoridis. He gets the ball, but he's got to be very careful with how he follows through there, because he's cleaned up Milos Lujic with the feet. And we've seen in the past keepers getting sent off for doing something like that. So the referee deciding to award play on and no further punishment.
Matt Millar, been so important in this game, particularly in the second half. Not just for that goal, but his work up the field as well. Fashini, nice little flat one there, and now an opportunity. Irwin decides not to shoot, gives it back to Schroen. Ooh, that was very, very close by Marcus Schroen. Low and flat and hard, and just past the post. Schroen flicks that one high. Monopolis contests, Biles clears. Now Heidelberg, a little bit of space here. Maybe an opportunity going forward. Sits up for Ellis, the man who scored the first goal. Ellis, the ball taken away by Norton. Ellis goes to ground there. Referee having nothing of it, waving it away. Was there anything in this challenge, John?
Well, let's have a look, David. This is the best angle, obviously, to see it. There are shouts for a penalty from the Heidelberg faithful, but obviously from that angle, Brad Norton getting the ball and Ellis running into him afterwards. Referee rightly waves play on.
Well, substitution to shore up things for the last few minutes. Nick Epifano, the attacking midfielder, coming off, and on comes Stevie Hatz. One came down with some snow on it. It was very high. Lukey Adams, the big Kiwi, getting it away. Fashini contest. Now Monopolis, and they can break. They're out here, South Melbourne. Monopolis gets round Biles. Monopolis plays it for Schroen. Schroen, goal in front of him. Decides to wait. Schroen now shoots with the left, and Theodoridis stretching, tips that one wide. Not sure if that was going in. It was very close. Theodoridis taking the safer option.
Well, I'll be interested to see this angle, David, because from the initial shot, it looked like the ball was going wide from Schroen, and Theodoridis didn't need to save this. But yeah, look, maybe it was sneaking in, and a smart save from the keeper, and it's a corner for South.
Well, time ticking very much away. Putting his foot on the ball there is Marcus Schroen. And the referee has a look at the watch, and he decides he's seen enough. A spectacular match here at the Village. South Melbourne delivering all the excitement in the second half. They are into the 2016 NPL Grand Final. Well, John, it was a game worthy of a derby atmosphere like this. The fans were outstanding. The relief, the passion you saw after that second goal. Disappointment for Heidelberg. They were a very good side in the second half of the year. But in the end, it only matters that South get the points and they're through to the grand final.
All that matters, David, is hitting form at the right time of the season. That's exactly what South have done here. Can I say, what is it with South in semi-finals in the last few years? Absolutely dramatic finishes in both of them. Brilliant second half from South, 2 excellent finishes, and that has been enough to get us into the grand final, where we will face the Oakley Cannons next Sunday at Lakeside.
Well, the players showing their appreciation to the fans there, saluting, and the fans quite rightly showing their appreciation as well. An outstanding effort by the players and a great atmosphere created by the fans. One I'm sure we all hope to see next Sunday at Lakeside Stadium, where hopefully they'll be lifting the cup. This week's Melbourne City Toyota Player of the Match award goes to the Colossus in defence, the Pontian Vidic himself. Well done, Christian Constantinides. Christian Constantinides, mate, you had one of the hardest jobs tonight, holding Kenny Atheu. He tore us apart last time. While I wouldn't say he played poorly, he certainly made you had your work cut out for you, but you held him beautifully.
Kenny's a handful, and look, credit to our backline. Without the assistance of the lads covering us, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to hold him as we did. But credit to the boys. We dug deep and we're onto a granny. Football's a funny game. You score early and you kind of 1-0 up and you try and defend that lead for 90 minutes. So we knew ourselves that we had everything to throw at them, and our season was on the line. We had 90 minutes to give it our all, and luckily, I mean, they did get the red card, I think, and we just that swung the momentum to us, and we just threw everything we had at them. We're really happy as a team, as a club. Everyone from the top to the bottom, includes the fans, includes the support staff. We're really happy. So we'll give it our all next week. Home final as it pans out, and we hope for nothing more to bring the trophy home.
1-on-1, just after we scored, Milos Lujic, what a finish.
Yeah, it was a good goal. It was good to get the goal for all the fans that came out today. It was a lot of us out there, and we're just happy to get to the grand final. It was a real typical semi-final game, and I'm just happy to get on the score sheet. And we knew they were dangerous out wide and putting balls in the box, and we spoke about it for the game. In the first minute, they whipped the ball in, and that was it. But I thought the defence was brilliant tonight, and you know, whenever we don't concede, we're always going to score goals. We've got a lot of attacking threat, not just myself, but we've got Eppa and Lee and Schroen coming through. So I was confident we were going to score in the second half. So yeah, we're just really happy to get into the grand final. I think we deserve it. We're going to go in there full confidence, and we really want to win the thing this year.
Millsy, we dug deep. Fantastic effort by yourself, particularly for that winning goal. Congratulations and best of luck for next week.
Yeah, thanks for all the fans that are coming out. You know, it was spectacular tonight. So hopefully see everyone else next week.
Matty, we're used to seeing you go on long runs, put in crosses. That is not the kind of goal we expect you to score. Not just a very nice finish with the left foot, but you cut in beautifully and you just look so balanced and controlled. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, I think it just took persistence. Like the team, we knew it was going to come, so I think I was just at the right place at the right time, and I was glad I could put it in this time. I missed an earlier one just before, so it was good to get in. I just cut in and just hit it as hard as I could, I guess, and it went in, yeah. We knew we were going to get chances and we knew it was going to come, so CT just said, be patient, move the ball around. We've got the quality, it'll come. So I think, yeah, that's what we did, and we knew it would come, and it did, so...
You've obviously been able to play 2 roles as well. Timmy Millar came off towards the end for Chrissy Irwin, who really started running nicely. You slotted back down to right back, so you're able to be a goal scorer and a defender when we needed you as well. So those different facets to your game will really be handy in a grand final.
Yeah, I don't mind playing anyway. I'm pretty versatile, which is a good thing to have. So it allowed us to bring on Chrissy on the wing and a bit more pace. So I was just happy to do whatever I could for the team.
Chris Taylor, we made it hard for ourselves. It wasn't the right start to the game, but it was a beautiful finish and a beautiful thing. The guys obviously dug deep at half-time.
I thought we dug deep all game, you know, the fact we conceded so early on, and that probably last time we played them, that knocked us about an early goal against them. So, Yeah, I thought we were quite resolute after that. You know, they did get a couple of chances, but we had quite a few chances through the game. The send-off obviously turned the tables a little bit, but we were patient, and that's what you have to be sometimes when the opponents are down to 10 men. When the goals came, the game came pretty quick, but yeah, the result's the right one. What happens at the end of 90 minutes is all I'm caring about. I mean, it's a team effort, a collective effort. You know, it's not just the players, it's the players on the bench that are pushing people in training. It's the coaching staff and everyone in the club. You know, this is a win for everyone, supporters included. You know, we've all worked hard this year for this. We get to the grand final. We want to win it for our supporters. That's the most important thing to us. And sometimes adversities, you know, bring a lot of strength. And I think we've come together as a group really well. And you can see that there's a lot of resilience there. You know, we've made a few changes. We've got a full array of players. You know, we had to leave players out. Amadou was, you know, left out the squad, not out the squad, but off the bench today, and he deserved to be in there. But you know, we've got good depth, and we're going to next week with a lot of confidence.